Good afternoon, everybody. Thanks for clicking on the Monday Afternoon Weather Webcast for July 28th, 2014. I'm meteorologist Nate Harrington. Hopefully everyone had a nice weekend. We may remain dry for most of us. Some showers down near the coast on Saturday, but that was about it. Didn't see a whole lot of rain in the southeast Alabama or southwest Georgia part of our viewing area, or north of I-10. Most of us stayed dry. That is going to be a different story, though, for today. It's hot right now and very humid, so the heat index very warm. We've got a heat advisory in effect for right now. We'll talk about that here in a second, but we do have a chance for some strong to severe weather for tonight too, so let's get to that right now. We'll actually get to the heat advisory first. This lasts until 5 o'clock this afternoon. You see the counties highlighted in orange there under that heat advisory, mostly the southern and southeast corner of our viewing area, but most everybody else are going to see heat indices that feels like temperature climb over 100 degrees and settle in between 103 to 106 or 107. So dangerous heat and humidity combination of the two out there for today. Right now, 92 in Dothan, 94 in Marietta, 95 in Blakely, 96 in Abbeville, 94 in Troy, 93 in Geneva and Bonifay, even hot down near the coast, 91 in Panama City, and the dew points are really up there. Mid-70s dew points. It doesn't matter how hot it is. When you have dew points in the mid-70s, it just feels downright oppressive outside. And the heat plus the humidity is combining to make the feels like temperature, that heat index, up over 100. It feels like 105 in Blakely. It feels like 108 in Abbeville. It feels like 105 in Marietta, 104 in Bonifay. It feels like 102 right now in Dothan. So please, if you're going to be outside for the next few hours, just please be careful. We don't need to tell you what to do. Just drink lots of water, stay cool, do whatever you can. Don't overexert yourself out there for this afternoon. Now, the second part of our forecast for today are these storms. And we already have some storms now moving through the northern part of our viewing area. Pike County and Barber County will be seeing these storms. If they're not seeing them now, you'll see more for the next half an hour or so. And these storms moving very quickly along a cold front that's continuing to move down to the south and east. Now, these storms will continue to grow. I think some of them will be on the severe side, and that means damaging winds in excess of 60 miles an hour and some hail. I think the hail potential actually might be pretty good with how much instability we have in the air right now. The sea breeze is active, but that will not be a contributing factor to our rain chances today unless it starts to collide with some of the already dying out outflow boundaries from this afternoon, and that could be a sticky situation. So here's the slight risk area outlined by the Storm Prediction Center, that slight risk. And don't let the word slight mislead you. There is a risk for severe weather for most of that sliver of the southeast and the Gulf Coast and East Coast for today. It goes all the way from northeastern corner of Louisiana, close to New Orleans, just north of New Orleans, and all the way through southeast Mississippi, southwest Alabama, southeast Alabama, northwest Florida, through southern and south central Georgia, and up the Carolina coastline. So some stormy weather in store for us today, but some nicer weather lasts through this week. As that cold front continues to dive to the south, there's the front right about, that's not a cold front, but that's a front, kind of exists right around there, and these storms will continue to move south as that front gets going. That'll be the trigger for the front. All the instability we have, the heat and humidity, is really going to be the contributing factor to how big these storms can get. And there's plenty of it right now, so we'll see that for the rest of the afternoon. Now, Futurecast, not painting too active of a picture, but I still think the activity right now is a lot more than Futurecast is pointing out. And I think these showers and thunderstorms will continue to grow as the afternoon goes on. So please be weather aware. We'll have all the updates on air and online as needed. Now, all the activity looks like it'll start to either die out or dive south by the evening time. After dinner, most of the activity should come to an end or be winding down at least. By tomorrow morning, you're going to feel a difference. Much drier, meaning the humidity will be less, and a little bit cooler. I think Tuesday we'll still see temperatures in the upper 80s, but I think we could get to the mid-80s by Wednesday and maybe on Thursday, and temperatures in the morning will feel very nice indeed, with lows in the middle and some low 60s. So some nicer weather in store for us. Look at the Futurecast temperatures. After all that rain moves in and moves out, the front moves down and temperatures really cool off for tomorrow morning. Mid-60s. I think we'll stay a little warmer than that if possible. If the front clears us a little sooner, I think those temperatures could exist. So we'll see. But I think right near 70 or just in the upper 60s for tomorrow morning. Tomorrow afternoon, you don't see a whole lot of 90s on that map. Maybe a few, but a lot of upper 80s with very low humidity. Going to feel very comfortable for Tuesday. I think even better for Wednesday possibly on Thursday. That's when the pattern will start to shift, and we'll get back to a more active summertime pattern setup on Friday and for next weekend. So please, the big message is stay cool for today, this afternoon, and then escape the heat, and then try to avoid some of the nasty weather that we'll see. Please stay inside. It's not going to be a tornado outbreak or anything like that. We're just going to have some pretty strong to maybe severe thunderstorms out there for today. So please just be weather aware this afternoon going into the early evening hours. All right, that sums it up for today. You can get to us on those social media sites below, and we'll see you back here tomorrow.